Well, looky what the cat dragged in.
Seriously, we found this outside.
Yeah, kind of.
The cat was carrying
This beer is one of the favorites of Minnesota. It's a barrel-aged beer from Lithbridge Brewing Company.
Words
are hard. And this is Silhouette. This is their Imperial Stout. Silhouette. This is their barrel-aged Imperial Stout.
Yes, this is the barrel-aged version. You can also buy the non-barrel-aged version.
Correct.
It sells out hella fast.
Like minutes.
Hold up, there's a thing to pull off.
I'm such a noob. Fuck that. I'm doing this. Anyways, this beer clocks in at 10% alcohol by volume and comes from, I guess we technically got this from Andrew in a trade for 18. Or Sean. Or whoever. But anyways, this, God, we've missed every year since the first, right? Or is this the fourth year?
This is the fourth year. We got the second.
Correct. But anyways, the head brewmaster of Lithbridge Brewing Company in Stillwater, Minnesota, comes from Firestone Walker. So this beer has some crazy parabola roots, which we have always kind of likened it to. Anyways, this beer comes in really quite pitch black, like you would expect.
Like shite for head.
Imperial Stout. Yeah, very, very shitty for head. Big alcohol legs for days. On the edges of the glass, like me, it's like everywhere. Holy shit, dude! Look at that alcohol right there.
It just doesn't leave. Yeah,
that's insane.
It just hangs.
As far as the head color goes, I would call it like a vanilla latte type head, like you get. You know, if you ever get like latte art.
An espresso foam.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, let's dive into the nose. I'm pretty excited. Whoa.
It's almost like brandy-esque.
Yeah, it's not exactly 100% bourbon. Tell me it's not infected. No, that smells pretty fucking great.
No, it smells good. It's just not like straight whiskey. It's like
a baby bourbon county in a way. It's got some of those like custardy vanilla feels.
Oh yeah,
just dropped that shit.
Yeah, what if you had like a custard and say chilled it and then like
and then
came after the top with the torch?
Oh, do you want creme brulee notes? Let me look a little closer. I don't get it. I do get a lot of coconut and oddly enough a twinge of like banana. There's like this.
I think that bananas, the weird like almost Belgian-y note, right?
Yeah, but they don't use a Belgian yeast. There's some crazy amount, like, there is some vanilla barrel character, some toffee.
It's all barrel character, though.
Let's taste it. Cheers. It smells good. You probably want to drink this one. Sorry, sometimes we go on too fucking long, aka I go on too fucking long. And people skip ahead and they're like, fuck these videos. Anyways, so yeah, this is good. Damn, holy brown sugar. And like
I was gonna say booze-soaked raisins.
Well, I happen to think it's not actually that boozy.
It's a little warm. I don't get a lot of.
I like it.
I don't get a lot of tannins.
It's perfect. Perfect. There's that macadamia quality, that white chocolate, that brown sugar, definitely. Vanilla, charred oak. There is a slight tannic quality in the way back in
very slight
on the swallow.
The slightest.
It's like
I'm sticking with my bourbon dark fruit. I don't know where you're not getting any of this dark fruitness.
I get like a tease of raisin and plum as I'm swallowing, but then it's just overwhelmed with all those great barrel qualities that I really, really like that I normally would get from a Bourbon County or a Firestone Walker beer. I'm getting all those barrel characters.
I'd liken this more to Firestone Walker than Bourbon County.
True. But there's a lot of similarities between the two. Damn. I read quite a few comments because we were down at Central Waters when this was released from a couple local friends of mine who were at the release party for this, and some opinions were it's right on point, it's better. There were a lot of it was better last year comments, and I'm so fucking tired of those.
Well,
I mean, for a beer that is
people always
10%,
say that.
and I know
a beer that you remember from last year will always be better. Almost always.
Do you really remember that beer from last year? Unless you have an explicit journal that you take literally every
beer journal?
tasting note.
Some people do.
Some do. A majority don't. A majority go off of last year's Untappd check-in. You know, and if it was a 5, it was a 5, and if it's not a 5 this year because you had 10 other amazing stouts, fuck you. Either way, I think this is...
What'd you call this mouthfeel? I'd call it a low, medium, minus.
Yeah, I hate the word minus, but yeah.
I'll give it a medium minus. Minus, if you will, which does not make it positive.
It's bordering on thin, but it's got such great flavor that I kind of want to chew it.
Well, you can kind of stir it up, and then it feels thicker.
I will say it's quite quaffable and drinkable. I don't feel like I'm just trouncing down sludge down my throat, which, to be fair, I really generally do like that mouthfeel.
You like to trounce down sludge?
Yeah. I do like thicker mouthfeel. There's so many that's what she says in these beer reviews. It's outstanding. Just re-watch a video of any beer tuber and just insert that's what she said all the time. It's amazing.
Here, man.
Drinking game, you'll be fucking hammered. Or dead.
Something thick black stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. Oozing down my throat. Wow.
I'm going to save that clip for later, people.
Yeah, go for it. You can make a GIF out of it. It'll be great. It's a GIF?
It's GIF, and everyone who says it's GIF is wrong.
Okay, well, whatever. What do you think, ratings-wise? So we have a very limited barrel program in Minnesota. Very few actual barrel-aged beers that hit bottles, hit a ticketing system nonetheless, and make it out into the wild. This is one of them that's been going for years. It's sought after, highly sought after. It sells out in minutes. Is it worthy of the hype to you?
It's good. The thing I'm thinking about is a lot of people like to age these.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it's going to make it.
Well, we've aged them.
And a lot of time you need like a really good, strong, like almost Black Tuesday, like too much barrel character.
Yeah.
And then that kind of fades down.
This is almost released at a perfect point in time where I feel like it's not going to get that much exponentially better with cellaring.
No, this is pretty solid. Like I'd say age it up to a year at your own risk. Yeah, I'd say 6 to 8 months would be sweet.
If you have 4, open one every 3 months and take your notes and decide if it's even truly worth doing the next year, because the beer doesn't change. We brew the same beer every year and throw it in barrels for the same amount of time. The same distilleries barrels, generally speaking.
If you want to be a slick pimp.
Yeah.
If you get 4, open one every 4 months and then trade your last one for 2 of the new ones.
You're not,
and then do it again.
That's still
and then just print beer money. Beer money.
I think it's outstanding. There is a tinge of booziness coming through in the nose and the mouth, but I like it. Like you kind of said, I like boozy. And it adds, it's a nice quality. I mean, it's not so smooth that I just like, I hate the word smooth, but like, it's not so drinkable.
I almost wish it was a little more boozy. Like Steel Toe is a little more boozy.
Expect to be before
like
the dawn
just
next week.
shower me in
We're doing that next week. Doing that and another Minnesota barrel aged beer that everyone wants me to review.
Oh yeah, is it the acronym?
Yeah.
We don't get the acronym.
I don't fucking know. Double shot, double black. That's what it's called.
With vanilla and with all the hype words.
Yeah, all the hype words. You want to sell a beer? Do what they did. Fucking shit sold out in like 10 minutes.
Double shot, vanilla, coffee. Ooh, barrel aged.
12 months and whiskey barrels. Yep. It's like Al's Toy Barn in Toy Story with Buzz Lightyear dolls and they're just flying off the shelves. Terrible reference. But God, this is perplexing to rate. We're going on 10 minutes and I strictly... You know, a lot of people don't like the long reviews, and I strictly just don't care. Sometimes it takes a while to formulate a true rating.
This is totally good, and I'm making it sound like it's not that good. It's totally good. It's just not what I wanted it to be, and I think I have kind of filed down how I love stuff. This is totally good. I would have bought it if we had been smart enough to remember to buy them.
A piece?
20, I think, yeah. I think they were 20, and then there's the the ticket
fee and the
shit.
tax. Yeah.
No, I would have bought 4 of these. They're good.
Supporting a local brewery, drinking local, thinking global.
This is true. This might be the first time where I said I might prefer the Central Waters one.
Yeah.
Over this.
Fucking whales.
Normally it's the other way around for me. I'd take Silhouette over Central Waters.
Well, 17, not 16. Certainly not 16.
And those are 15 apiece.
Yeah, those are freaking
for the record.
Money. Like equating it, because we gave Barrel Age Darkness a 99, which I would now call 100. I love that beer.
Yeah, if anyone shits on that beer, they are incorrect.
That beer's gotten better, and it's only going to get better, and I can't wait for more. Trying to think of some comparable. I mean, Central Water 17. This is about as good as 17 was out the gate.
What did we give 17? Like a 90? No, we didn't.
Asshole.
I thought we gave it like a 97.
Like on camera, 100 at the brewery. That was me. Oh. Hashtag Coco.
we were also really intoxicated.
Yep. That'll happen.
We gave 16 Hunnits.
I think honestly 17. I think after the fact we gave it like a 96. And 16 was worthy of Hunnits.
18 is beer. 18 good. We haven't done it on camera.
Well, you can do one if you want, but I'm gonna give this a 94.
Okay, I was gonna give this a 95 or a 96.
I was close. It's just it does need a hair more mouthfeel to really all the flavors are on point. The nose is on point. The mouthfeel is
how long do they age these
a year, a whole year. The next batch was already in barrels a week after the party. Not
Prune, they say. Yeah. I can taste that.
Yeah, I can taste that too, man. Now that you say it.
Do you get the molasses and chocolate?
Mm-hmm.
I don't get... They actually mentioned the deep roasty character. Roast on this stout is not really there.
Not existent. I get all macadamia, vanilla, coconut, a little bit of vanilla, chocolate, fucking...
Just says the Cold War is over.
It's great. I like that logo. I did a video way back in my day comparing this to the Founders Imperial Stout logo. How similar they are.
Yep.
This logo fucking shreds because it's Loons and it's Minnesota. So with that said, let's just round up to a 95 and call this world class and say it's worthy of seeking out. And we will see you again in another beer review.
Probably.
Maybe. Tonight. Probably not.